before the video starts, just keep in mind this is my opinion, so you don't have to agree with it. But without further ado, let's get right into it. This is why I think the Orange Ocelots are the best MCC team of all time. Not a single person on the team, but just the Orange Ocelots in general. I'm going to be going from their worst placements as a team to their best placements as a team, and then I'm going to show you guys why I think they are the best team ever. Let's go. Now, there is some bad ones, but there's also a lot of good ones. So we'll start with the worst placement. MCC 5, they got last. MCC 8, they also got last. MCC 4, they got 9th. MCC 1, they got 9th. MCC 14, they got 8th. MCC 9, they got 7th. MCC 11, they got 7th. Those are all the bottom ones. Then let's get into the top. Alright, starting off with MCC 13, where they were not called Orange. I'm not even going to try and attempt to try and say their name. But they got 4th with a team of Dan, TDM, Kritzy, Sapnap, and Wisp. I think their team was very good. They obviously had the famous battle box, like all wins, not even a single loss. Fun fact, this is the first ever team that I watched as just like an MCC fan. So that's pretty cool. So I'll always have a special place in my heart for them. But they are the 4th place in MCC 13. Now we're getting into the Orange Ocelots' top 3 placements, and we're going to start off with MCC 2, where they got 3rd, with the team of Smallest Beans, LD Shadow Lady, Pizza Hut, and Vicstar. Now this is a very fun MCC, because it would mark the second one that Pete and Vic were together. Obviously, moving on to win it, I think 2 events from now, but their duo was insane. Obviously, LD Shadow Lady and Smallest Beans were not as good, but I feel like Pete and Vic really elevated that team, and they got 3rd, which isn't bad. Moving on to their second third place placement. This is the only 2 third place placements that they had, and this was in MCC 12, where their original team was going to be Eric, Fundy, H-Bomb, and Carl, but it was actually Buren, Fundy, Nikki, and H-Bomb. I don't know why they changed it. Probably just because some people couldn't make it. But they were actually a very good team. Obviously, Fundy and H-Bomb being a big carry. Nikki being one of the worst people in this event, but it's fine. And Buren doing consistently very average to kind of elevate that team to getting 3rd place. So that is our second, 3rd place team. Let's get into the top 2 for Orange Ocelots. Moving on to MCC 7, where they got a 2nd place for, and their team was Technoblade, Wilburset, Filza, and CBK. They did lose in Dodgeball, which is very sad. But Technoblade obviously performed amazing. Filza, not bad. CBK, not bad. And Wilbur, not bad. It's a very consistently average team if you look at it. And I'm not surprised that they made it to Dodgeball. They're a very solid team, and I think they're a very fun team to watch. Now moving on to their first ever win, where they got 2nd place overall, but did win Dodgeball with a team of Pizza Hut, Smallest Beans, False Imagery, and Cubfan. This team, it does not seem great off like just looking at it. But Pete is just that crazy that he can take 3 not-so-good players and bring them to the win. Very happy about this placement because I actually watched this MCC. It was like the 3rd one I watched, and it was pretty crazy watching Pete just pop off and do great. Honestly, recommend this one the most because they did get 2nd at 1 Dodgeball, which is a hard thing to do because you're obviously the underdog. But that is their first ever win. Let's go into the next one. Moving on to their 2 first place placements. In MCC 6, they did get 1st, and they lost Dodgeball, which is sad. But their team was In the Little, Solidarity Gaming, H-Bomb, and Pizza Hut. Another time where Pizza Hut is carrying the team, obviously H-Bomb doing a lot of the work too. But this team is very decent, like very decent. I really like this team. They did lose in Dodgeball, which is sad, but they did get 1st, and I honestly think getting 1st is harder than winning in Dodgeball, you know? The Orange Ocelot's best ever MCC was MCC 3 with S Major, Shovel, Pizza Hut, and Vic. Another Pizza Hut Orange Ocelot team. This team got 1st and 1 Dodgeball, so a flawless run. Very nice. S Major 100% rigged it. No, I'm just kidding. S Major did not rig this, but it's pretty cool seeing them win and get 1st place. You know, Pete, again, carrying. Vic, obviously, doing well. Shovel, not as well. S Major, right in the middle. But that is my video and list. If words were possible, that'd be great. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!